America, many people have these retirement plans that the government you made it very, very attractive. Give me the money, put it in those plans, Social Security and Y2K, the 401k plans, SEP IRAs. These are plans that allow people to deposit them, but they are not allowed to touch the money unless they pay a fine, and then on top of it they have to pay taxes for it. So they are punished if they use the money and withdraw it. So not many people would do that because they say, well, maybe it's gonna all get better again, and then I'm safe. But many older folks now, they found that the value of their money that they had put aside to retire later in life is becoming devalued. The value of the dollar is becoming less day after day, and so by the time they are they're becoming retired and they rely on their retirement funds, there is so little left because it's eroded. So we are going in a direction where the Ponzi scheme that includes the Federal Reserves keeps printing more and more money, circulating more money, pumping more money into the large corporations, bailing them out, that the value of the dollar gets so watered down that the little people that have retirement plans are losing out on it. So by the time they are ready for retirement, they cannot retire and they have to get another job. If you go around into the local supermarket stores here, or smaller stores, or larger stores like Lowe's or Home Depot, you'll find so many retired people doing sort of the simplest jobs there, and they cannot afford to retire anymore. So now we have an entire group of people that that had planned to enjoy their lives. They are now going back and joining the workforce. So there's a definite crisis here that has to escalate to a complete collapse so that we can start afresh. And we need to start afresh on a different basis. The old basis is obsolete, doesn't work anymore. An economy that is based on lending out debt and selling debt to others, and they sell it to again others, that is no longer working, and it will not work in the future. And once the collapse has occurred, you cannot start with that. You have to start on a real value system where someone has something to offer and someone has something else to offer, and there will be an equal and fair exchange of those services or goods. And many people are going back to farming. There are lots of young people who realize that if there is nothing else that the future holds for me, I can still have a little piece of land. That's where I'm investing my money, something that I can live through this crisis. Then that is definitely something to consider.
In terms of investments, gold and silver and precious metals, as they call it, God's money, that is something you would recommend people consider now?
Oh, absolutely, because it is the closest to real value there is. Obviously, it's more valuable to be able to grow your own food, to have something to eat when there is another Great Depression. So those people who have food for themselves, or even some extra food for someone else, so there can be then an exchange, and that could be a real business. for people. But the gold and silver are the closest to that, because they have time and time again served as a backdrop, as a anchor system, as a reference for value. Like a silver coin that gave you 40 years ago a gallon of gas will still give you, if you have that coin, or you still own it, or you acquired a new one, that will still give you a gallon of gas today, even if the dollar has been devalued hundreds and hundreds of percent over the last 40 years. So it doesn't lose its value. Gold and silver will not lose any value, and therefore it's something that during the transitional period is a very, very good investment to acquire.